What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Bonkleezy here, and today I have a kind of special video. I'm playing Smite. I don't know if I've ever recorded a Smite YouTube video before. I think this might be my first. I've uploaded some clips like ages ago, but I don't think they're still on my YouTube channel. And today I'm making an Puch mid video and a build showcase. Puch just recently came out, and a lot of builds have been surfacing, but I wanted to show up this one. A little different from most of them. You'll see a lot of blue stones on Puch in mid, especially solo. But I think Sands of Time as a starter is the real sleeper pick. Now, you'll probably have a better start with Bluestone or with Conduit for clear. But I think where Sands really shows off is his late game burst potential. And in this build, I'm going a lot of mana heavy items early. And I want to rush Ancient Signet because Puch's mana is really bad early. And usually you rush Book on him when you go the Bluestone build. But I wanted to do something a little different, and I want to make his early game a little better and have a little better spike in terms of power. So I'm going to be going Ancient Signet into Soul Reaver, then into Rod, into Totem. And then your last two items are pretty much up to you. I like going Thoth though, 5th, so I can stack it up at the end of towards the end of the game. It might seem like a weird pick to go at last or second to last, but I think it's fine. Stacking up Thoth late really isn't that hard. This guy's doing the old red start, so we're gonna be a little late back to the wave. But I think it's fine in terms of the power spike you get towards the end. And then your last item in this build is pretty much up to you if you want more cooldown. Because you really don't get your cooldown until like mid-game. So it's really up to you on what you want to do about your cooldown throughout this build. So your last item, I usually go Soul Gem. So people kind of get caught by your combos like easier. And it's easier to just keep, people stuck to your damage and where your zombies get left off at. Especially since Puch's only meaningful way to peel for himself or slow people to make combos. I don't know how that hit me. To make combos easier is by hitting his one. And you can't throw your one close to walls, nor can you throw it over walls at people. So it's a lot harder to kind of get people in those full combos half the time when you're trying to do that big damage.
Enemy missing. Never forget. Enemies in middle lane.
I don't know why this Hun boss is sitting mid. Really go rotate.
Die for your master. Your middle tower is under attack.
Really okay with getting poked out early as Puch, because he has so much sustain in lane. I just walked into my zombies. Another thing too is Puch Aspect just came out recently, and to be honest with you, I really don't like it. And the reason I don't like it, oh whoopsie, not mean to get off. But the reason I really don't like it is because you lose your threat on your zombies. And basically what it does is it makes your 2 not explode your zombies, but when you collect 3 zombies, it allows you to toss out this like AoE line damage circle thing. It moves really slow, and sometimes it's kind of hard to hit. How did this guy get so close to me? I feel like I ran pretty far. I'll just ult to secure the kill. Might have been a little over the top to ult, but he ulted, so I might as well use it. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like you lose your threat, basically, on your zombies. And you're forced to go pick them up, and half the time when you're throwing your zombies to go clear the wave, they're kind of out in a weird position where you normally, you know, don't really have the opportunity to go clear them. Or to go pick them up, I mean. And it almost feels awkward. And the whole trade-off is when you debuff someone and then hit your abilities, these little zombies come out and they deal extra damage. It's basically like the tick on his 3, like the damage over time. It's basically like that, except like every instance of damage you do is another, you know, AoE, well, not an AoE, but another dot. It's just kind of bad. You do a lot more damage on your ult. But the thing that does suck about it is, like I said, you do lose your threat of your zombies in lane, which is just kind of bad because the whole point of Puch is to threaten people with your zombies. And if you lose that, then what does Puch really have? You know? I will say, though, his ult does a lot more burst if you debuff someone and throw your ult on top of someone, but you have to hit that debuff and you have to have stored up 3 zombies. You can hold up to 2 charges and store 2 and then cast them instantly. It's basically like Osiris aspect in the sense where you store up his 1s. But to be honest, it's really all not that good. A nice Thor ult. Some bots here trying to gank me, and the one thing I really do like about... Oh jeez. That's really unfortunate. But the really thing I do like about Puch is his self-sustain in lane. It's really good. And his burst is really good early, and his wave clear is good early. Like, you might think going Sands might be a little troll on him, because, you know, his wave 1, you know, wave clear really isn't great. But it's really not that bad if you get the opportunity to auto all of the minions together and dump your 3 on him. It pretty much full clears it with a couple autos, so it's really all not that bad. You would think it would be worse, but it's really not. But once he hits 3, he's like, he's chilling. A lot of zombies here, I gotta be careful. Herb's in the middle of my lane too. And my support hasn't rotated yet, which is okay. I'll give these guys the callouts to get out. Come over and help out. Try to get away from this sword a little bit here. Well, that turned out pretty well. I don't know why that ton bots went back in. It's really not smart. I had a pretty decent ult there. Pull this Cerberus too. His ult should probably be back up ready, but I do have my beads up for it, so I should be okay. I don't like want to eat his ult, but I will if I have to. I really don't like playing too passive in mid. even if I'm playing a god like Opwash, you know, when I really probably should. And just mainly go for poke. But, I do like being aggressive. It is fun being a hyper-aggressive mid and poking people out a ton. I normally also don't play mages like this. I never really played Opwash, too, in Smite1. I didn't really like his kit or really understand it all that well. You can just smell a Cerberus ult incoming here, probably. He's definitely gonna look to jump on me at any point in time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ward this bush here. Oh, in the left jungle. Yeah, I could see that ult coming in from a mile away from Opwash there. Maybe we kill him? Phasing that ult. That is truly unfortunate. I didn't really think I was gonna kill that jungle, but I had a pretty okay chance at it, so I kind of just tossed my ult. Plus, it's just peel anyway. Might as well since we were so deep. Now the Soul Reaver second pick, I think, is honestly a better pick than the Thoth second pick. And the reason I really think that is because the whole point of going Soul Reaver early now and like the meta that Smite's in is to poke out the support when they come mid as much as possible. And if I rotate to the solo lane, I'll just be doing more damage anyway. So I think going Soul Reaver second and having the bigger spike early and not having to stack up Thoth is just overall a better... It's just overall a better second item choice. And going Thoth later is just another way to scale your late game better. I just did a metric fuck ton of damage to that Opwash. He died. This is what I'm talking about. This early game burst is out of this world. On Opwash with this build, I feel. Should be dead here. Yep. Nice. Really fun. And plus, since I have a Guan Yu support this game, I have a ton more sustain in lane. And I'll be hitting this Cerberus really hard right now, and I don't think he really realizes that. But he's going to be getting hit for a ton of damage. Now if he stays... Oh, perfect. Might be able to kill him here. Yep. See? If you're ever that Cerberus, you gotta be careful of Opwash, because any smart Opwash will just toss his 3 over the wall and explode and kill you like that. And that's why going Soul Reaver second or even first is really good. I just think Ancient Signet is just a kind of a no-brainer on him early because he clears waves so just well. And the extra poke early is just super nice. It just makes his burst even more deadly. I'll just ult here to keep this guy off. I don't really know where the jungle is, and I did really walk up far, so... Oh, and there's an ult. Yep. This is what I figured would happen. I'll just pre-bead so this kid doesn't just dive my tower. Call out that they're going left. He's gonna serve ult me here. That's fine, I blocked it with my tower. And he's going to pay for that.
No problem. So,
that was a beautiful little tower body block that we just did there. That was very nice. It couldn't pull me through the wall. Or pull me through the,
Be careful left. Enemy spotted.
Yes.
through the Puch ult there. So it's 2 ults down, and I net a kill from it. The Soul Reaver early just feels really good, and like I said, the Ancient Signet just makes it even better. And your early game mana is pretty much chilling. One thing you don't really have is like spam, like I said before, but you don't really need it when you just one-shot people. And your poke hurts. I just think it's just a net positive to just go this build, because you want mana items, you want to do a lot of burst early. And look at his health bar. I mean, it doesn't get lower than that. If he thinks I'm gonna let him back easy, then he's mistaken. I'm trying to see him over the wall here. Oh, the jungle is coming over. The ADC is actually here. A terrific ult. They're trapped. Let's go, the overtime damage for the win. Nice. Oh shit. Serb has his ult up, this is scary. Why the... Oh god, Puch is fucking jungle's here, it's okay though. I was kind of greedy, I should have gotten out. Now my ADC has got it on lock in my solo. A good gold call. You know, I got greedy there, so I'm not gonna get mad or anything. I just died, you know, that was on me. I was just trying to help poke. I should have probably stopped my zombies earlier and blown them up on him. I think that's one thing I kind of am bad with Puch, is I like to... Oh, they stole it. Wow. That Medusa ult, I guess, did enough damage too. At least I got the kill. That's quite unfortunate. The one thing I kind of am bad with Puch is sometimes gauging when people are just going to W key me. And that's really, like Puch is, pretty much counter is just W keying him, but you don't want to like W key him into his one. It's just like funny that sometimes I just toss my one like maybe too short or too far past someone. And, what happens is that I'll toss my one and maybe even like not hit it because they just walk around it. Blow those up if they step up. Beads here. Puch should be dead. Or not. My teammate has to get out, and I die for that apparently. It's unfortunate. Okay, at least the Guan Yu... Ooh, does he get out? Okay, at least the Guan Yu survives here, probably. If he has his heal up, he's chilling.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'll ping for our team so they can kill. That's unfortunate. You know, this is what I get for playing up when I play Puch. I am extremely greedy in mid, and I do go up a lot. So you'll just see me die to these ganks. You shouldn't really replicate what I, you know, going up to their T1 and trying to clear wave in the tower line. You probably shouldn't do that. You probably should just go farm, you know, the jungle buffs your jungle isn't doing, like, you know, any of these camps here. Instead of going up in lane like I did, but I just kind of wanted to be greedy there.
I'll defend middle lane. Ultimate is ready.
So, you know, I get ganked a lot, I get ulted a lot, but I do know the risks, so, you know. Cerberus is here again, just poking me. I will ult this now. Can't get back to his team, and he'll have to endure my poke. Okay, well, I don't know what happened to my one there, but, it sounded like it casted, but it didn't. The whole gang is here. We got some healing from our support. We're gonna pull Pyro here, which is nice. One thing I also don't really like about Puch's kit, which is just a part of his kit, is the fact that when you're too close to walls sometimes and you're trying to like use his I guess, is one to either peel for your team or just do damage in general. Sometimes it gets blocked by the walls because it's so close to them, and the hitbox on it is just so big. This guy might die to my damage here. I don't know if that re-fire from my explosion actually did anything. Why is Puch just... Wow, that is insane greed for that Puch to just... to walk past me. He probably could have done a lot of damage to me there. I don't know why he did that. I'm just gonna beads that stun, so I'm trying to do as much damage as possible. Get my ult out. See, that's one of those scenarios where I really can't do... I mean, I probably could have walked up, but I didn't want to get hit by the Puch combo that was coming in. I didn't know if he's going to toss something over the wall or not. Oh, that's not good. Yo, Thor, you got a wall. Appreciate that, buddy. Huge. I'm going to run back to him. It's stun box, though, so I might die for this. Oh, I kill him, and I am dead. The Puch, which is fine because he's lurking, but Thor ults up in the air and he lands on him. That is beads. He's gonna wait for his wall. That's unfortunate. I probably would have missed that wall too. I hate when not Puch, but I hate when people dodge up close on Thor's wall. Ooh, he missed that wall. Yeah, he's probably dead now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This guy went... This is a weird Puch build. I think going gem first, if you want cooldown, like, early is fine, but, like, any of these, you know, small spike int items are going to not do you very much justice in the poke department, but you will be a lot safer. Like, he's a lot safer than I am currently. But I just do way more damage than he is right now. I don't know what this Medusa's idea is. I'm just gonna ult here. That's enough. Unbot's ult too. Okay. Gonna toss my 3, explode that. It's rooted. Another thing I don't like about Puch's 1 is that it stops whenever it hits something. So, like, minions can... It basically is just an ability that is, like, used to peel for yourself half the time, and the only time I really include it in a combo is if someone really just W-king me. I'll usually just hold on to them for heal or just literally this slow, or unless I'm clearing wave. Because it's a really awkward ability to use sometimes, I feel, compared to just tossing his 3 over something and then just exploding it. I know, like, the true combo is, like, you know, your 1, 3, and then your 2 to, like, really burst someone, but that doesn't really happen all that often unless you're in lane for the most part, and you have, like, clear line of sight on people. It's, like, the one thing I don't like about Puch's kit that's kind of hard to deal with sometimes is your positioning and whether or not your 1's actually going to hit or do any meaningful damage to people. And plus your 3's just dot is better. It just does more damage, and there's more utility with your 3. The 2, your 1 is just like your icing on the cake, pretty much, I feel. Oh, what in the... Free Aegis? I guess it's because of the Nuwa ult. Loki, I don't even think he should be Aegising Nuwa ults there, just so bad. Don't do enough damage. I'm probably gonna get dove at my T1 here.
Your right tower is under attack.
That's gonna be a lot of damage I'm taking, but it's okay.
Your team has destroyed the left wing. Enemies behind us. Be careful. No problem. Set up an ambush here.
And then we're gonna be going into Thoth here.
Getting shot is the... Your right Phoenix is under attack.
Like I said before, it might seem weird that I'm going Thoth late, but I'm going it late because early doesn't feel great, and late, it's just another way of scaling my int even more, especially with Pendulum. So, and plus all you're doing with this build is clearing waves so you can get your Ancient Signet up. And basically just, you know, just poking as much as humanly possible and basically just nuking people. Did some other testing and stuff, and I just really don't like Bluestone. I think it's better for probably solo, but mid, I feel like this is kind of the way to go, or the way I'll be building. It's really up to you at the end of the day what you want to do with your builds, but I think this just hits so hard. And you can go pretty decently high cooldown on this build too. So, alright, we could potentially have a really good ultimate here. I think we just did, and I just nuked that guy. Oh my god, I got scared from, what's his face, Guan Yu there a little bit. And also some plus ones I'll mention with Puch, if you didn't know already, is, you can basically instantly pick up his minions when you, pop his one on top of you. And you don't have to, like, finagle picking them up. And,
Enemy missing left.
with his, ultimate, after you use it, you can auto, and you'll notice that I have like I think it's 2 minions that you get to spawn after you use your ultimate ability. He might, if he doesn't jump, he might be dead off of that. Burst on this build is just so nasty. I don't have my ult here for this poor guy though. Wave is still here, which is kind of annoying. And Medusa going for a cheeky 2 on me. No. Ooh. Get a lot of ults down. Kinda got a little aggressive there. Looking for that Medusa kill, I think. Or went for, I don't know if he went for Medusa or if he went for... I do have my ult here though, but this jungle could be lurking. Yeah, there he is. Big creep is still on me.
Retreat, right enemy.
Get some damage here and push him off of that. I wanted to walk up more really, but I kind of couldn't. Serb's looking for an ult here probably if he can, but it's easier now, so probably won't. I set the bush there just in case anyone's sitting in there. Now, you can go your starter here, but I think it's better to get your Thoth online and then build it up so then when you do get your starter, you can get the troop, like, spike. I don't even know what to do to that. Because that Puch is screwed. He's just dead. But within one camp, I literally already have 4 stacks already up on him. It's quite easy to stack up this damage on Thoth. Already I'm at 8. It's really not bad to go Thoth like 5th in your build if you like didn't want to get it earlier for like something like Soul Reaver or an earlier spike. What's going on here mid? Sorry, my team, I was farming and kind of need to farm. Hopefully me and this Sylvanas can go gank this kid. No.
Enemies have returned to base. No problem.
He'll get out, which is smart. Puch ult.
Serve your master once more.
Ooh, that's not good. Not really all that smart to beads that because his ult's inbound, but I was gonna die regardless, you know, I was gonna either beads the stun or... They even... No, they get fire. Fire down regen.
Retreat.
Oh, what is this Sylvanas doing, bro? Is not the play, just group and defend, bro. He should just back instantly. No, this guy's here. How much damage does he do, though? Nice cooked. He's Sylvanas. He's gonna get fried by this poor outlaw. Medusa's there, yeah. That was not the play. I did also get really greedy and go for that Shiblanka kill. Almost kind of got Opwash low there, but Opwash is just sustain if you don't kill him is kind of crazy, so... Now, last you can go anything here. You could go Spear of Deso if you want to one-shot someone with your full combo and then get your cooldowns immediately up off a cooldown. You could go World Stone here for, you know, even more mana and cooldown on your ultimate if you want your ults to be up faster. This guy has no clue where he is at. I wish I had my 3 up, he would be dead. That is unfortunate, to say the least. You got really anything here last. You know, Mirrodin might seem like a good item on Opwash, but it's kind of not. And the only reason I say that is because you kind of, like, don't find the place to use it in his build. The only thing I could see practically it be used for is stacking zombies on, like, a Fire Giant or a Gold Fury. And, you know, like, nuking it and securing it. That's, like, really the only util I see. Or you can maybe, like, stack it on a corner or do something, like, weird with it. I don't know. I just don't think it's, all that practical, to say the least. But if you're gonna go another cooldown on him, you could always go Gem Spear. But I want to showcase, Gem of Iso on him because it just makes it so much easier and it gives your 3 the ability to slow people over walls and stuff and make them stick to the 3-2 combo and still take a lot of damage, so they can't really avoid it as easily, which I like a lot. But if you're worried about survivability, you could always go, you know, Combat Blink.
Enemy spotted.
What is this new Aw doing? That's poor. Poor new Aw is about to get jumped.
On my way.
I don't really know how much help I'm gonna be so late to this. Where's she even doing that far up and left? Scroll wheel is like all fucked up, bro. I can't scroll. It's too hard to these guys probably. Oh wow. She actually gets out. How's she alive?
An enemy has
Wow.
been like slain.
He got sundered. He's dead. That's really unfortunate.
Big double kill. Right on.
Yeah, Cerberus Sunder.
Broski.
Oh wow. Kamal, I guess. Cerberus Sunder does a lot of damage. There was this one game I played in ranked, and the Cerberus. Shout out to whoever that Cerberus player was, but I was playing Scylla this one game, and I teleported on a mid. And I think I had Poly up at the time, or maybe I didn't. I forget what I was building. But I hit him literally with all my abilities, and then all of a sudden, this motherfucker, he's like 1 HP, and he just sunders me, hits me with his 1, and like breasts me, and I just die instantly.
Your team has destroyed a little enemy phoenix.
Cerberus Sunder actually does a ton of damage, a lot more than you think it would. Just with his breath and stuff alone. I'm just gonna put some zombies there. She just tried to do my zombies. That's hilarious.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy.
I don't know if she thought that would clear it. But yeah, like I said, this last item you can really go with whatever you want. You should probably build more cooldown. Like I would say, like if we're being realistic here, you can probably go Spear of Deso. That's probably the best item to go here. Like last, an actual terms like of a real build. Get the most value. You could go World Stone to get and get even more value with your passive from your Pendulum and stuff, or If you really want to, you could go gem to, you know, walk people down and hit your combo easier and get more cooldown that way, or you could even go Chronos if you want. I would say the last thing you either get is, you know, some form of cooldown, or you could just go World Stone probably. But I like the Gem of ISO personally, and I'm sitting at 836 int right now with this build. So I'm like hitting extremely hard, and my dot is like actually crazy on my 3.
Group up.
I'll be
Fire time.
nuking people. Second, I have a feeling this guy is just sitting in this bush, or something of the sort. Yes, he is. He's trying to get on top of me as fast as possible. I'm gonna still die to that, but the Unbots is here, and half their team is here.
That bad dude cuts.
Yeah, they were just waiting for fire over here. I could just tell by the way they're positioning. Still gotta be careful. The Unbots is still here. 2 good picks though. Is that Aspect? I didn't even realize. I thought that was the ADC. It's the solo. He's running at. Oh my god. I almost got to the dagger. Oh my! I just beats my own Thor ult.
Has been like
Why did I think that? You know, we're not gonna talk about it. It's an aura beads, is what I call it. When you beads by accident, or you just panic in beads, it's an aura beads.
On my way.
My ult's up in 10 seconds here. 3 her. Got slowed. Turn around for that ult. I have my ult up for this, so this should just be free nuke. I'm actually just gonna walk up on these dudes and nuke them here, yeah. And, yep, that's how pretty much it goes. I mean, I really didn't get to show how, like, crazy it is late. I mean, I guess that one fight there with the Shiblanca kind of showed off some of it, I guess. And also, Gem's really good for keeping people in your ultimate. It slows them in general, you know, on all your abilities, so keeping people away from you, this is useful for it. This slow will stack with your 1 slow, and you kind of just pump damage. And it's a lot of fun, so I'd highly recommend running this build. And like I said, if you don't like Gem of Isolation on Puch, you can just go another cooldown item. It's really up to you at the end, but I do think this is one of the better builds, even early, even though you don't have that, like, first wave, like, clear, but once you hit 3, you're chilling. You're just sitting there, you know, banging out waves, getting your Ancient Signet online, over and over again to poke. Your Soul Reaver is going to be hitting really hard, plus your Ancient Signet on, you know, tanks that come mid. And you go Rod to make it even do more, and then you go your Totem, because it's kind of easy with his 3, or his combo in general, to stack all of the, you know, Totem stacks on someone, and the cooldown's nice to get pen on people. And then you go late Book for even more scaling with Pendulum, because by that time you have both of these 2 items online, since they're pretty cheap. And Thoth is like 100 int when it's stacked up or whatever paired with this. And then Gem of Isolation, or whatever cooldown item lasts, is basically your, you know, icing on the cake. And that's pretty much it. That's the build. That's the video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll probably be making some more Smite related or Smite build videos in the future. I just thought, since Upwash came out, and there weren't too many builds probably out on him, I just wanted to make this video and show you guys off this one, because it hits hard, and it's a lot of fun. And I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace out.